You that took off your shoes.
Me, I will take off my shoes. Oh,
I'm starting to hate Lagos. And before you claim to be a victim, like you have to prove it to me.
3, 2, 1. Welcome
to the pink room. My name is Elle, and this is
Chidodo, Chidiva. However,
Chidodo.
whatever you choose to call me, but yeah, Chidodo.
What exactly are we doing here today?
Like, yeah, we've been talking about starting a podcast.
I'm so surprised.
And they're like, let's actually do this. And here we are.
The fact that these cameras are on, and the fact that the tripod, everything, mic, we're just sitting on this bed right now.
And it's finally a reality, so yeah.
Yeah. So I guess like maybe we should introduce ourselves to the peeps.
All right.
So tell me about yourself. I'm not going first. No way. No way.
Okay, there we go. My name is Chidodo. Again, whatever you choose to call me. I'm a 25-year-old media strategist. I'm playful, I'm goofy, I love life, I live in Lagos, and that's just it.
Wow, well, that's her. Clearly her. But I guess, who am I? I don't know where you've seen me, maybe TikTok. I go by Elle Montclair. I would describe myself as the ultimate girly girl. Like, I feel like this whole setup is very much me. She's actually wearing pink. I don't even have an inch of pink on, which is so shocking. Like, you would think the first episode I would be going all out pink, but I guess she stole that. Else am I love fashion. Well, that's not really what I am, but I love fashion, skincare, makeup. Like, I just love being a girl.
She's so girly.
Yes, like, can you tell? I'm also an engineer, by degree. And I recently started being an engineer. 9 to 5, maybe 11 to 4.
11 to 4.
If I'm being sometimes even like 3 times a week. Yeah, I just love like soft things and living life, like she said.
So why did we call it the pink room?
I mean, what other color would this room be if not the pink room? So yeah, you actually came up with your room. I don't know if she's saying she like.
So yeah, I actually came up with the name for the podcast, the pink room, because obviously we are girls. This podcast is for the girls and the gays. So yeah, that's how we gave it the name.
That sums it up. And if I want to add, I chose this bedroom because I just felt it's different, it's out there. So we were originally going to do a living room background, have pink curtains, like the same curtains right here. But I was like, it's just so much better, like 2 girls sitting and chit-chatting. Like, I didn't even mention, we live together for now.
For now.
I think also, even while we're starting this podcast, like every day, we're just like chatting, all the time.
I'm like, okay, so why don't we share our thoughts
to the world?
To the world.
And I don't even know Chidodo that well, so I'm very excited to
I'm excited to spend time with
1 hour.
1
day.
hour.
1 hour a day to get to know each other. So, how was your day?
Should I say my day went well in case my employers see this? Well, like I worked from home today and it was stressful. People feel like working from home is easier than working at the office, but like it's not so different. The only thing is maybe you don't have to face traffic outside, but there's no difference. And even sometimes it eats up into your own personal time, but I try to have fun with everything that I do. I had fun working, and yeah, that's just it. How's your day?
I say like, because she works from home on Wednesdays, I take off Wednesdays too, just because. And that whole working from home thing, I don't know, like I've always loved working from home, but I've never really had an intense job. Like I used to work in fashion, like fashion business heavily. I didn't have like an intense work from home experience. Like I can't relate. Now, maybe I can relate because I go to a freaking construction site and I'm turning black, even blacker than I am right now. Maybe it's not translating to the camera, but Lagos is definitely showing me that.
But like, okay, so you spoke about doing engineering now, like going to sites and all that. How has that been for you so far?
It's not even that I necessarily enjoy the engineering. I just enjoy having a routine and I'm also working with someone that is like my age mate.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
it's like
exciting.
a new friendship, but it's also like I'm actually practicing engineering. Like I've only had one internship in engineering all my life, and I claim to be an engineer. So I'm getting to learn from him, and we're also like relating in the sense of we're the same age, but I'm low key just here for vibes, and he's here serious.
Yes, for
He's
for
here.
serious business.
Yes, but I like it. I wake up, I do Pilates, I eat breakfast because before I would eat breakfast like 12, maybe 1.
Mm-hmm.
But now I have to eat breakfast before I go to work, unless I don't know when next. Because I hate eating outside, especially like when my hands are dirty and things like that. So yeah, the whole routine vibe is nice to
I
have.
hear you. It's so funny hearing that you say, okay, you hate eating outside. But me, I will gladly eat outside and I'll
No,
eat
no, no, I
everything.
can't do that. Like
Have you tried amala in Lagos?
I've not even had amala a day in my
In
life.
your life?
Talk less of like trying it in Lagos.
Hmm. We should go on an amala date
You know,
once.
like but amala just doesn't look appetizing to me.
Uh, is that what you
I'm
think?
a visual eater.
Isa, okay.
Like even a
So
sensory.
the food needs to look appetizing before you can be able
Yes,
to eat
it
it.
looks to look appetizing. Need to smell appetizing.
To be fair, it smells good though. It
Maybe
smells
I've
good,
not
but
even smelled
maybe
amala
the look.
before. The look is very interesting. Like I see green, and I'm also like I don't like mixing
Mm,
foods. Like I like rice and stew. The stew is here,
the
the
rice
rice
is
is here.
different.
Even gari, the gari is here, the soup is here. Like amala is
But you
just
can actually request for your amala to be separate, like your amala to be here and your ewedu to be here. But most of the time, people like to eat it
mm,
together, like mix it up. And when I came to Lagos, that was like I had amala for the first time,
oh wow.
and it was because my colleagues like said, okay, today you must eat this amala that we're always eating. So I followed them to the amala store. It's one very popular one in Ikeja, and they put in the amala
Mm.
and they pressed it in. They put in the green, the ewedu,
So the
and
green thing
then
is a
I
wedu.
think it's ewedu, and the yellow thing should be
Wow.
begiri. It's
What is
beans.
they put beans inside
I
amala?
don't know how they make it, but I know that the green, the orange, I think it's orange, is
Yeah.
beans, and I think
This
they put
sounds like
stew,
a diarrhea infused meal.
and they put stew in it, and they put fish.
Ah,
I don't eat meat anyways. I don't eat red meat. So like I had fish with it, and they mixed it up and put it for me.
I
So
don't
you eat it. Some
know.
people eat with their hand, but then me, like for the first time, I had to try with a spoon.
Spoon.
So maybe you should try it sometime.
What kind of fish is it? Like fresh fish,
It's fresh
tilapia?
fish
That's why I'll just
or round
try.
fish, anyone you choose.
I like a good stock fish.
Oh
You know,
no, people don't use stockfish for amala.
thought of all of this all in one plate is too much.
I didn't like the bakery anyways. I think that's the only thing I decided never to try again in my
Okay.
amala because it made me want to throw up. It just I know it's drawy. Like the texture
The
is
look
very
makes me want to
yeah.
throw up.
So I was like no bakery ever again. But the amala and the wedu, it was actually good. I wouldn't mind having that again and
Interesting.
again.
Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Well, that's part of Lagos living.
Mm.
Like, there's so much to do here, and I've only been here for how long?
Let's say is it up to 6 months?
6 months. Has it even been? It's not.
It's not up to 6 months.
Only been 6 months.
It looks like a long time ago,
Yeah,
sha,
it's
but
been a
like
long
it's
time. I've had so many experiences. Like, I'm starting to hate Lagos.
and you were enjoying it initially. Oh.
From the friendships to like everything. Like, I'm just like, oh.
I feel like with Lagos, you need to learn how to, as I always say, in friendships in Lagos, you need to learn how to compartmentalize, knowing where and
I don't
how.
even
Like
have one to compartmentalize.
she's lying, guys. She's lying.
You're talking about
She's lying.
compartments, and I'm talking about like just one.
You need to
Like, what
compartmentalize your
compartments
friends.
am I
Like
putting them into?
I know that,
I'm
like
lying for someone who say, "Oh, I thought we were friends."
she's definitely lying. She has friends.
Oh,
She doesn't know
okay.
what she's saying. Yes, you need to like compartmentalize your friends in Lagos. There are different friends for different purpose, for different reasons. So you need to always have that at the back of your mind. I don't think is there loyalty in friendship. Like
In Lagos or in general?
for me, I don't care about loyalty like that. Like
What exactly is loyalty?
let me say this person is my friend. You can't be friends with anybody else. I don't really care about that. You can have like how many friends you want to have, but like when it's time for when I call on you, you should be
Be
there for
there.
me. That's
Okay.
that's that for me.
I think I care about loyalty in terms of like a best friend. Like
Okay,
if I hear you saying somebody else is
is
your
your best
best
friend?
friend, like
Okay, that
I'm
makes
very
sense.
like, no, you cannot. I cannot be claiming you
And
and you're
then you're
claiming
claiming another
somebody person.
person.
Like that's
That makes
weird.
sense.
That's
That makes
weird
sense.
behavior.
Yeah, I understand that. But for friends, you
Yeah,
can have other friends. You can always like
yeah.
roll with, chill with other people.
Because I think I'm actually very jealous.
Yeah, she's a very
Because
jealous person actually.
let me be honest, like I go out with other friends here in Lagos, but
But you
then
can't stand your best friend doing the
it's
same.
not even like I can't stand. Like I recently, my best friend got a new friend. Not like she got a new friend, but they became so close. And she talked about the girl, and I
For
know she's
context, her best friend is not in Nigeria.
yes. For context, let's put that. She started like getting close to the girl. They work together, so they see each other like pretty
Every day.
much every day. Like even my best friend, like I've known her since I was in GS1, and I haven't seen her every day for at least 10 years. But like she's still my best friend, whatever. But like when she's talking about her other friend, oh, they did this, like they travel here, they did this, like they're seeing each other every day, and I'm just like, I'm so jealous. Like I don't like I will not say anything. Like obviously, me too, I'm going out, I'm even doing podcasts
Yeah,
with her. Like
exactly.
obviously I'm living my life. But like it's just the thought of her like doing all these experiences without me that I'm just like like no, I can't stand it.
I actually get where you're coming from. So okay, if you're like this with friends, how do you feel when it comes to relationships? Like if your person, your partner has another like a bestie,
My bestie, what
do you
gender?
think you should be your partner's best friend?
Yes.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
You will get jealous if your partner has another bestie.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
To be honest, I can't even talk from experience.
What do you mean by you can't talk from experience? Haven't you dated?
I feel like all the people I've dated, I've never really liked them.
Okay, you don't think
Like,
you've experienced love?
yes, like
I think so too, honestly.
I've not
I
had
think so
love
too.
like with a man for me to
For me
say,
too, I don't think I've had that experience of I generally I'm not a jealous person.
okay,
I don't think I
do
care
you boo?
so much about your bestie or like as far as I still confess to as far as I still confess, but I don't really care about all of that. But yes,
Okay.
I don't think I've experienced that type of love that will make me say, because even if you're not a jealous person, when love comes in,
Yeah.
you might start acting up in ways that you've never imagined that, oh, I can actually do this because of a
Man.
man or because of a babe. I'll just like that
It's
kind of thing.
like you're
Like
breaking
you're
character.
breaking character, and you have to look at it. This is not you. This is not
Like
me. This is not me. That kind of thing.
no. Even coming first, like somebody be like, oh, why should I come first? Why shouldn't I come first? Like that's why I even say like the whole best friend, like your partner should be your best friend. It's like why would you be with somebody that doesn't even consider you enough to be like a genuine friend?
A genuine
Because
friend.
I
Yes,
think
you
it's
have to
like
be friends with your partner first before lovers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like crazy when someone tell me, oh, this person is making me sound crazy, that I want this. Like forget about like the whole relationship, like the whole romantic relationship aspect. Like I can't imagine somebody that I claim that I
Mm-hmm.
care about, like I'm just asking them for something and they turn it into a big
You
issue.
sure? Yeah.
Like forget like why having romantic whatever and you now make it sound like oh.
Okay. So now talking about asking partners for things, you said you've never really been with somebody that you like, but you've gotten gifts, yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the biggest gift you have ever gotten? First of all, do you have a Valentine? She'll say
Yes, I
her
do.
mommy
Yes,
is her
I do.
Valentine.
My mom is my Valentine.
So like, what is the biggest gift somebody has ever gifted you? can't remember.
I don't keep track of
Of
gifts.
exactly, me
Like
too.
I could get a
So
gift
gifting
tomorrow.
is not your love
No,
language.
gifting is my love language. That's why I can't keep
Is
track.
gifting your love language or money is your love language?
Gifting is my love language. That's even the thing. Like I don't even care if it's like a teddy bear, if it's like a pen. I genuinely just like receiving
Gifts.
things. Like anything random. Like someone tells me, oh, like I thought about this. Like literally one of my friends in New York, she got me this stuffed frog because she likes frogs a lot.
Oh my god, I'll cherish that so much.
Yes, exactly. Like and that like the frog is probably like $5, but like I literally keep it on my night my vanity. Well, it used to be on my vanity. I don't know why I kept it. It used to be on my vanity for like the longest time. Like it's not even about like like expensive
Yeah, it
gift
doesn't have to be expensive.
for me
It's
though.
the
Like
thoughts that count.
no, it's really not the thought. Like because you have to know who I am when
Yeah.
you give me a gift. Like don't come and give me like a blue watch and tell me oh thoughts that
I thought you would
counts.
like it.
No, no, it's not. It's not the thought that counts. Intentional gifting.
And this takes it back to something we were talking about with my brother. That
Oh.
and we were arguing that he said he would decide what he would get to his partner. Like he doesn't need to even look at what, like he doesn't need to ask the person or study the person to know. He would just get you what he can afford and what he thinks
It doesn't
is
make
okay,
sense.
which does not make sense for any of us, because why will you not, like, if I want to get somebody something, okay, you're about moving in or something, like that kind of vibe, like,
Yeah.
oh, this person would need this, so I'll gift you this. You don't just say,
Like whatever
this
I
blue
feel
watch,
like,
this
whatever
blue
I
watch,
go
it
in-
looks good on my hand though.
So-
Let me buy it for her. She has to like it.
It doesn't make sense.
And then
It doesn't make sense.
when the person doesn't like it, you now maybe
Yeah.
start, is it gaslighting now?
Yes, and I hate that thing. Like, don't make me sound crazy. Like, obviously, I'm very crazy, but don't make me look crazy.
Talking of crazy, I just remembered Annie. Annie and Two-Face. It's not wild, you're finding this.
Wow.
OMG.
Wow.
So I don't know
Wow.
if you guys have been watching, have watched, because I don't think they've not brought out any other season or episode. Young Famous and African. I've been seeing Young Famous Africa. Young Famous and African.
African and rich.
We
Like,
Young rich. So there is a young inside. There is a
there's an
rich.
African.
There is an African. There's
Whether
an,
it's
I don't
rich
know how
and
they consulted it.
famous.
Well, Annie and Two-Face. Like, I've been seeing the gist about Two-Face, and I do understand why Annie is the way she is.
No, like Annie is.
You don't think that's
no,
an excuse?
honestly, like I don't know about Annie. Like I think Annie is so problematic on her own.
Okay, yes.
Besides her,
But I feel like situations and the whole being with Two-Face too, kind of. I don't want to say it's the reason why she's the way she is, but it contributed to her being the way she is.
She went
Look,
off. She allegedly.
allegedly. And then Two-Face set up his ring light today.
Why is a man having a ring light? How old is he? Like 50?
I saw a tweet where the person was like, they've been dragging Annie, they've been dragging Peru is his other baby mama. Yeah. They've been dragging, I don't know the other one's name, they've been dragging them for years. And never has Two-Face in his life set up camera to say, you guys, how does he even talk? No, they talk that's the way they talk about Annie, that kind of thing. But just 2 seconds that they dragged him, he set up ring lights.
Flash.
People will be saying what you don't know. Allegedly. I'll tell my lawyer to start suing people. Blah, blah, blah. Why are you even doing all of that?
It's too much. It's too much for a grown man.
Anyways,
Two-Face doesn't have enough.
Two-Face set up his camera today to tell us that he's in love with this honorable member of the Edo State National Assembly.
Wow. And
that we should beg her. He wants to marry her.
Wow.
It's not wow. Do your findings.
Wow.
It's not wow. And like, I'm just like, it's crazy because it's not that I did not think maybe he loves this woman or maybe the woman loves him back, but I did not imagine that any other woman, any other sane woman, and I'm not judging, well, I am judging, that any other sane woman,
we do not judge.
I judge heavily. I did not imagine that any other sane woman would want to go through what Annie had gone through, what Peru had gone through. Does she think she's special?
You know what's so funny? Because I was seeing something like, it's like the whole Kanye West thing where he brought out his wife and she was dressed how she was dressed. I'm sure everybody has seen it. But someone was like, oh, Kanye West forced her. And then you don't even consider that the woman might just be like the man, or she thinks exactly like him. The man.
I think even before she got married to what's his name, Kanye West. She
Yeah.
was always dressing like that.
Yeah, so like this
She had been dressing like that.
this
So
Annie that we are like protecting, she's the victim, she's this. Like I can't see, I can't, before you claim to be a victim, like you have to prove it to me.
okay, but I feel I feel like she's a victim. I feel
know.
like regardless any which way, she is a victim.
Okay.
A victim of what now? That's what we'll say. A victim of grooming, because yeah, she
Yeah,
was young. She was
yeah.
really young when she started going out with Two Face, and that's the person she has built her whole life around. You know, that is her safe space. That's the man that she has known. But
now she probably thinks like him because he's rewired her brain.
yes, she thinks exactly like Two Face.
Like cheating doesn't mean anything. Like he
Two Face
said,
is weird,
I
man.
can get with any woman. It doesn't
He's
mean
so
that
weird.
I love,
Like he's
I
weird.
don't love any woman. Like
He's big time weird. And again, I say, like, why would any woman see that and say,
for that.
I want to enter this thing? Like, you see her, you say, is this person I want to be with?
He might be different, you know.
I don't think he can be different.
For another woman.
But I do think that she feels like I can change him, or he's different with me. My dear,
Honestly, what are our plans for this podcast? Are we just having a podcast to be vibes, or is this supposed to lead somewhere? Like, why did you even agree to do this podcast?
For me, I don't like to. I would like to say let me not say I don't like to think about the future, but I like to go with the flow. I mean, I'm a very big procrastinator, and if it was not for her, I wouldn't even be doing this. I'll just talk. I'll just say, "Oh, let's do this." That's how we've had like 10 business plans. just within 1 month, and we've not done any one. Left to me, I wouldn't even like. I'm very lazy as excuse my language, procrastinator. Anyways,
I think I'm different. Like I'm very type A.
Yeah, she's very. Immediately you say you want to do something, she's already researching. She's already thinking, okay, how can we make this work? For me, I'll just bring the idea, and even if I start it at some point, I'll just get tired and I'll be like, I'm not doing again.
Like,
I'm not doing again.
I have to make you, because like I think Wednesdays, at least for now, I think we want Wednesdays to be.
It's a great idea, and sometimes it's good to have people around you that motivate you to do things, to get things done. If not, you just be there, you won't do anything in your life. So for me, this podcast, let's see how it goes. Let's see where it goes. Hopefully it goes somewhere, some places. So yes.
We even like, I think we want to make I want to make an Instagram,
a TikTok.
Like obviously this is on the YouTube platform, as you can clearly see right now as you watch. But I just want this to go everywhere. Like I don't even think I'm a particularly interesting person.
I don't think I'm interested in that.
I can babble and babble. That's my. I know.
You're a certified yapper.
Yes, exactly. Like, we should get like shirts that says
certified yapper.
Like they sell a bunch of them on AliExpress. Maybe I'll get that for the podcast. Maybe I'll even get like a signboard.
Certified. Okay, the pink room.
Pink room. Like I have one that says "You're pretty." Obviously,
absolutely,
they are pretty. But no, this whole podcast, like I've never had. Actually, no, that's a lie. When I was 12, I had a YouTube channel. Everyone had a YouTube channel. I
had like a podcast where I used to yap, where I don't know, I just let it be there.
I used to sleep religiously to your podcast.
I just let it go.
Even now, like I love podcasts. Like
she just plays podcasts and then she goes to bed. I don't know how you guys do that kind of thing. You know?
It's just like I can't imagine sleeping in a quiet place. It's almost like, because I grew up going to bed with my mom, and my mom would just like be yapping on the phone. So and I have to sleep. So now if there's no like chatter, like I can't sleep with music. That's weird to me. Or somebody
can sleep to voices. I like to sleep to music. I like to sleep to sounds. Like sound of rain or sound of people walking.
It makes me concentrate too much. Like, why am I hearing a song that I like? Why am I hearing? What's that sound? What's that drizzle? But like somebody talking, like it has nothing to do with me. The person is just
yapping,
like in the background. I watch very random American podcasts. Like she will never come across the people. Like, you know, your wildest dreams, would they ever come on your For You page?
Okay.
No way.
So yeah, that's just it. That's the idea for it. That's what we had in thought for
the pink room.
The pink room.
And we'll just sit down. Maybe next episode we'll have a glass of wine. Yeah, in the pink glass. We're supposed to do that today.
Exactly. You just keep our minds.
I think it got too late. Like, look at her trying to get so glammed up. Look at how she's looking so gorgeous. And I'm here. I didn't know the vibe. Like, I literally.
You're not looking better.
Me?
Maybe God just with you. Are you not looking better?
At least we're matching.
Yeah, we're
We
matching
have like
headbands.
headbands going on. Yeah, that was not planned.
Uh-huh.
Maybe next episode
Next episode we'll definitely come in
like
better,
matching
better, matching, more
outfits.
prepared. Yeah.
Even this episode, I think we were.
At least the audience got to know us.
Yes.
So you know what to expect.
We talked. We chit chats for I don't know how many minutes. We'll
Let me
check when
check.
we edit.
We'll check.
How many minutes have we been talking?
I paused it too.
That's funny.
I did not. It's no longer recording anymore. But yeah, but I think we've talked for like good 40 minutes.
40 minutes. Oh, that's a very
That's a very long
it's
and
longer than
good
I
time.
expected that we would chit chat like every week. This is honestly nice to do. Like, come and ask you what did you do today. Like we can just gossip. Like I don't really gossip with people.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. So this week, anyways, I've been trying to set up my apartment, my new apartment,
oh,
and I
that's
got
so
I got
true.
a like I was trying to look for the best paints to go with the clean girl aesthetics. And I saw on TikTok, I saw a bunch of colors like mushroom, gray, deep brown, and then I decided to go for mushroom. So I'm just wondering how that is going to come out.
What exactly is mushroom? Like,
Mushroom is like, I don't even know why they gave it that name. Is mushroom really? Do you know what a mushroom looks like? I think this is a mushroom.
This is mushroom.
This is mushroom.
Interesting.
This is what a mushroom looks like.
This makes more sense now. Okay.
But like, is this not beige? How do you say
Beige,
beige?
I feel like beige is like this.
Oh yeah.
If you look
It's
at
not the
this
same.
like together, like it's almost the same color. Like I don't know. People. Have you ever watched The Devil Wears Prada?
No, I haven't watched
So
it.
like, there's this clip where they are trying to choose between different colors of blue. And then there's this intern, she doesn't know anything about fashion. She's new to the whole world of fashion. And then she's asking the same person, it looks like the same color of blue to me. And they all look at her and they stare and they're like, what is going on? You're like, what are you? Like, you're so weird.
What if she has like color blindness?
No, she was given this persona of she doesn't care how she dresses, and these people they are like so into fashion glamour. So they're like, oh, this is beige, this is mushroom girl. Know your difference.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah. Like
Fashion people.
That's how my sister would be. Like she'll say, I just wear a shirt and
a trouser, and she will just wear even if it's lemon green pants and red shirts and purple shoe, and she will start going. She'll start moving. And you tell her, why are you dressed like this? It's not okay.
Like, it's a trouser.
Do you need us to tell you that this is not okay? Please, I'm not going far. And she'll just be like that. She'll go out.
No, I don't think I could do that. Like even if like today, like this is what I wore all day. Even though this is just like a shirt and I'm wearing a skirt, even though no one can tell, I hope, because then that would be crazy. But but this is what I wore for my first coffee date in Lagos.
How did that go?
It was honestly so refreshing. I'm just so sentimental, even though I'm not really going to get too much in this new friendship, because it's all my cousins.
I feel like you've had so much fun in Lagos. If you're to go alphabetically, like talking about the dates you've been on, I feel like you'll be able to complete at least 10 letters. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like A, art gallery.
Oh yeah.
B, I don't know. C,
like
coffee
cruise.
Dates. B, boat cruise. Have you been on a boat cruise in Lagos?
Like we wouldn't even call it a boat cruise, like a boat thingy. So
okay,
like a beach, like that boat they take to like
a beach. So it's not really boat cruise with, but still D for but like at
dinner.
least dinner.
Like,
but you'll be able to complete like 10 letters. She's been having loads of fun in this Lagos.
But now I'm taking it a step back.
She wants to get serious with her life.
Yes, like I feel like dating is not my priority. At least for the first 2 quarters of the year, dating is not my priority anymore.
So when it's time for 30 December, you would date?
Even 30 December, like I feel like when I came back to Nigeria, I tried to be all about that nightlife, but I'm not particularly a nightlife person.
It's so easy to get tired of nightlife, especially in Lagos. You get tired. You will definitely get tired.
I'll go out to people, they want to stay to like 3 a.m. and I'm like,
don't you have houses?
Not even the houses thing. Like I go somewhere and 2 hours, I'm okay. Like I've seen the whole trail. I don't need to jump from here and jump to there before like I feel satisfied. Like I'd rather be sitting in my room making my silly little TikToks and talking to my 12-year-old fans or I bake something like for my
Yeah.
family, and everybody is just like, "Oh, thank you, this is so cute," you know.
You're not really that clubby girl.
No, like plus it smells there.
Yo,
People
it
are
reeks.
sweaty,
It
like
reeks.
they're sweaty, like it's boring. Like people are
Even
sitting
when you go
down,
to the clubs, people are sitting down. Nobody's really dancing.
and I love to
I
dance.
love to dance. And when you're dancing, people just look like you're the crazy one.
Or you're
You'll be
trying
doing
to
it, you're too local. You're too local.
you that took off your shoes when
Me,
you got to
I will take
tell
off my
you
shoes. Oh,
no
I
no
like to
no
have
no
a good
no
time. I like to be lit. I like
no.
to like I'm in the club.
I can
I
never.
should dance. I should dance like David
Babe,
dance. I
make
should
dance.
dance. I should dance. Like if I wanted to sit down, I would go to a restaurant or I'll stay in my room and eat biscuits or something. But I want to actually have a good time. So I'll come out and I'll take off my shoes and I will dance. Eh? That was a good episode
Good
actually.
first episode, honestly. High five.
We did
Till
it.
many more. We
Many more to
promise to
come.
have one video every week, right?
Yeah, every Wednesday.
Every week. We unfortunately could not get a Valentine's Day episode out.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, when we have 100K
We
subscribers.
go again, and then we'll do our Valentine business
Yes,
by
yes,
next
yes,
year.
yes.
We need to chop the money of these people that are in relationships.
Yeah. Next year, you might be in a relationship.
Huh?
Never
Let's see
say
how it
never. It's
goes.
not the same Ekele.
That we wore in 2025 that I will still go and wear in 2026.